Hello, is Am live? Is Am live? Congratulations. I'm gonna give some people a little bit of time to be able to get into the chat while I set up music. Yes, there's gonna be music because I don't want to listen to nothing the entire time. But I have some unfortunate news. I'm not gonna be able to get any of the Black Bolt and White Flare set. Boo-hoo. Big sads. Very big sads. So, but that's not going to stop me from having some Flesh and Blood fun, because Flesh and Blood's a lot of fun to open. For those who don't know, Flesh and Blood has paper packs. Shh, no one has to know. Come on. There we go. Is this unlisted? Did I mess up? No, okay, cool. Woohoo. Double checking to make sure it's actually working. Goodness gracious, that's a delay. Can I undo the delay? Okay, anyway. Well, we're gonna keep going on. Keep going on and going on. There we go. What's up, 616 Fishing? I'm just gonna call you Fishing. Got some Flesh and Blood today, and then a secret, not so secret, if you look in the description, opening as well. What's up, Laffy? Olodando Laffy? That's a cool name. Okay, so last time I opened this up, I had no idea what this little pack was. But now I do, because those who don't know, I work at a game store. This has some very, very special cards in it. There's a lot of stuff that could be like worth upwards of thousands of dollars. So we're saving it for last. We're going to give the packs a nice little... Oh, this one's... Okay. We're just going to go down one side. This is just going to be off on this side right here. And we're going to get... to start off with a Puffin Pack. Last time I did this, the Puffin Packs did me so well. So we're going to see if we can get anything with these. And for those who don't know, I do normally do VTubing. Or I usually am doing a VTuber model, but I'm not today because I don't know how to get it on my phone. So, got Angry Bones, Sick'em Shot, Perk Up, Restless Bones, Rusty Harpoon, Walk the Plank, Golden Tipple, Nimblism, Swiftwater Sloop, Strike Gold, Captain's Coat, Scrub the Deck, Saltwater Swell. This is a card that I got in my last gold pack, so yeah. Murderous Rabble. Oh, that's the, is that a cold foil? Oh, please don't be the cold foil. I think that's the cold, oh, it's not, it's the rainbow foil, thank God. Then a Spitfire, which on the back is the Cogwork Blunderbuss. The Red Spine Manta, which on the bust is the Hammerhead Harpoon Cannon. On the back. Goodness gracious, I can't speak. Next is a Gravy Bones pack, baby. Gravy Bones. Come on, stupid laptop. There we go. Cool. Love these paper packs. They're so satisfying to open. Alright, we got a Tough Old Wrench. That sounds bad. Barnacle, Salvage Shot, Goldwing Turbine, Jittery Bones, Gold Hunter Light Sail, Nimby! I love Nimby. He's just fun. Expedition to Azuro Keys, Nimbalism, which Nimby gets you back more of. Mutiny on the Nimbus. This is the Nimbus pack. I'm calling it now. This is the Nimbus pack. Cloud City Steamboat, Lone Shark, first Majestic, only in pack 2, and a Golden Tipple. Second of Sunken Compass, Goldfin Harpoon. Both of these are Treasure Island. Nice. First Majestic, Lone Shark. Let's see, what does it do? When this enters the arena, create 2 gold tokens. At the beginning of your end phase, if you haven't created or stolen a gold token this turn, destroy this, then lose 2 HP unless you discard a card. Interesting. Yoink. Into the back it goes. And next pack, it's however you say her name that I don't ever remember because I don't really care about her. I think it's like start M. Okay. Headshot. Tough Old Wrench. Let's see if we can actually pull her in this pack. Burly Bones. Entangled Shot. Goldwing Turbine, Ravenous Rabble, Nimby, Golden Tipple, we got the foil, Rally the Coast Guard, Blue Sea Tricorn, Quick Clicks, Hook, Skur Stowaway, that's the rare hero, the other one, it's nothing on the back, I thought it might have been, Gold Hunter Longboat, then we've got the gold token, and the golden cog, and Sticky Fingers. It's a offhand ally. That's funny. Sorry for the shaking. I got a little spit on my screen. What's it on the back? Gold Kiss Rum. Tap your hero, destroy this. Your next action this turn gets go again. Your hero can't untap this turn unless they're a pirate. Nice. We're going to actually leave this over the Bubble Mew. Guess what? Oh god, is it Chicken Butt? Am I going to go back to 3rd grade and get chicken butted? Oh my god, I did. I got chicken butted in 2025. And I guessed it. Oh. That's hilarious. Thank you, Frozen Lotus. That helped my day get better. I'd been having not a great day, so pack opening. Not only pack opening, but also a chicken butt? Jesus. Restless Bones, Call the Big Guns, Teeth of the Cog, Jittery Bones, Salvage Shot. Thank you, Frozen Lotus. I hope you have a good day as well. Are you just going into streams and just saying guess what and then chicken butting them? That's an aspiration that I didn't even know that I had. Line, Divvy Up, Swindler's Grift. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the end, but that's just a regular token and a regular token. The Chicken Butt King. You should change that to be your your username, the Chicken Butt King, because that would be. Oh, but then it would give it away. No, that's actually really smart. No, have fun on your chicken butt quest. Not something I expected to say today. Alright, Sky Skimmer, Chowder the Hearty Cook, Call in the Big Guns, Tough Old Wrench. Thanks. Well, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Trying to get up to monetization so I can do all this crap for money, you know? But not actually take it from people. Because it makes me feel bad. Flying High, Not So Fast, Avast Ye. Ooh, Arcane Compliments. Compliance. Jesus Christ. Well, have a fun quest time, Frozen Lotus. We'll see you in the next one, potentially. And I appreciate the sub. Marlin. That's her name. Marlin. Is this like double-sided? Goodbye, Frozen Lotus. That was a great interaction, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Anyone else brave enough to chicken butt some random small streamer on the internet? That was quite a... We're gonna I feel like I've got some luck in this one, so we're gonna do like the like a deep pocket shorts. Let's see. Boom. Today we've got a pack of high C's. We've got Maryland on the front. Let's see what we can get. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Obviously we're opening it. We've got a scouting shot. Sky Skimmer, Shelly Harden Traveler, something else, Headshot, Cloud Skiff, Stiffwater Sloop, Nimbalism, Mutiny on the Swiftwater, Rally the Coast Guard, Gold Hunter Marauder, Unicycle, love that card, HMS Marlin, the Pinion Sentry, Tip the Barkeep, foil card, oh yeah, Spitfire, and Red Spine Manta. For those who were wondering, that card is about to get looked up for how much it cost. Tip the Barkeep. Do 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 do. Alrighty, let's see. Tip the Barkeep, Majestic, in Rainbow Foil is worth $9.91 on TCG Player. Very cool, very sick. Love getting Rainbow Foil Majestics. What's cooler is Cold Foil Legendaries. That's what I'm looking for. Or a Marvel, honestly. Marvel would be sick as well. Let's see. Boom. Puffin. Got Angry Bones, Sick'em Shot, Sky Skimmer, Burly Bones, Calling the Big Guns, Chart a Course, Walk the Plank, Gold Hunter Catch, Trade in Swiftwater Sloop, Old Knocker, Lost in Transit, that's really funny, Cloud City Steamboat, Burly Bones again, Gold Cog and Gold, Compass of Sunken Depths, and Treasure Island. Sweet. If you stay till the end, don't forget there is a special surprise if you didn't read the title, which, if you want to ruin it for yourself, you can read the description. But if you don't want to ruin it for yourself, don't read the description, because it'll ruin it for you, what the surprise is. So, draw back the hammer. Cuddy Shark Quick Clip. That's a really, really cool card. Salvage Shot. Cloud Skiff. Jittery Bones. On the Horizon. Chart a Course. Strike Gold. Battalion Bark. That's a lot of damage. And with a Gold Kiss Rum token, you can give it go again. The Guildwell Fins. Is that backsided? No. Quartermaster Boots, probably not backsided. No. Lubricate. Midas Touch. I got one of these in my last one, but it was a rainbow foil. Scrub the Deck. Puffin. And Gravy Bones. Oh, both Treasure Islands on the back. Sick. While we're waiting on this, how's everyone's day been going so far? I'm wanting to start up conversation, so... Let's see how, let's have a contest for who's having the best day. So, share your, favorite day, or favorite thing that you've done today. And then we'll do like a small little vote and see who's having the best day so far. If you're willing, obviously. If no one votes, then it's going to be me who has having the best day, so... You better get your votes in. Sick'em Shot. Goldwing Turbine. We're going to just do... Ooh, Dry Powder Shot. I don't think I've seen that. It's a ranger action. Nice. Teeth of the Cog. Sirens of Safehaber. Arbor. On the Horizon. Trade-in. Swift Strike Bracers. Interesting. It's +2. You've played a Nimblism. Okay, that's fun. Monkey Powder. Shifting Tides. Tough Old Wrench. Common. Golden Cog. And another Maryland. Shuffle. We've already got a stack of cards. Gotta love cards. Smells so good, too. Flesh and Blood smells nice. And yes, they do have different smells. Don't at me. Different card games have different smells. Puffin. We're gonna... Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Do. I don't want to steal his shtick, so I'm not gonna do that too often. But it's kind of funny. Yay, it's another one of these guys. He's so cool. Headshot. Tighten the Screws. Burly Bones. Netting Shot. Expedition to Dreadfall Reach. NIMBY. Battalion Bark. On the Horizon. Pegleg. Blue Sea Tricorn. Crash Down the Gates. Cogworks Zeppelin. Jittery Bones. Gold with gold cog on the back. Spitfire with the Cogworks Blunderbuss. Cool. These cards are so cool, honestly. Gravy Bones. I kind of wish that the box that you got had only that specific character's packs in them. But also I'm glad that they don't. So... Gravy Bones. Yes, I am planning on just having some fun with it. For those who missed earlier in the stream, it was like 10 minutes ago at this point. Not terribly too long ago. I got chicken butted by Frozen Lotus. If you want to check the chat logs. Teeth of the Cog. Restless Bones. Salvage Shot. Cloud Skiff. Jittery Bones. Swindler's Grift. That's a crazy high attack. Discard a yellow card if you do draw a card and create a gold token? Okay. Once per turn, instant. Thieving Varmints. Ah! Scar for a Scar. Swiftwater Sloop. Quick Clicks. Saltwater Swell. It's my second of those. Yellowfin Harpoon. That's a sick... I don't know what that is, but it's really cool. You're back, Frozen Lotus. Nice. Chart a course. You haven't missed too much. I think we got one Majestic while you were gone, so... You're still going to be here for when we get, like, the Marvel or the Legendary. We still haven't gotten our Cold Foil either, so... Welcome back, though. Hopefully your quest was successful. Ah! There we go. Semi-successful? Oh, no. Do you have a story to tell? You got, like, 20 people? Holy cow. That's an impressive amount of people in that short of time. So, 20 people. That's insane. Well, I guess I was your favorite then. So, NIMBY. Life for a Life. Golden Tipple. Ravenous Rabble. Old Knocker. Post-site Exchange. Sapphire Amulet. Okay. This is good, but we want it in the gold pack. We want the amulet in the gold pack. Strike gold, cool. Rainbow foil. We want the amulet in the gold pack. Why is this only one-sided? I don't know. Yeah, the amulet is very, very cool. I got the Onyx amulet in the last one, and honestly, I think the Sapphire one's cooler. What is the Sapphire amulet actually at right now? Wow, it's a $10 card. Actually, yeah, it's a $10 card. Just for existing, it's a $10 card. That's awesome. All right, Puffin. Back to Puffin. Oh, no. Oh, you must go. That's okay. I don't expect everyone to stay, which sounds sad. I'm a small streamer, so I'm used to people leaving. That sounds bad too. Have a good day. Thank you for the good time. And hopefully you have a good rest of your day. So, and thank you for the luck. You're a small creator too. Well, good luck on that journey as well. Why is this backwards? Yeah, it's backwards. Okay. Well, we know we didn't get it a Marvel, or at least not in there, so I hope on the next one. I'll hope on the next one. I don't know. If you meant to say hop, I appreciate it. If you say hope, I hope that it's good for the next pack. I'm not sure what you mean, but autocorrect can be quite annoying sometimes. But hopefully, yeah, hop, yeah. I do also video game streams, so. Fiddler's Green, Flying High. Oh, Hevo, nice. So, alright, see you later. Have a good day, Frozen Lotus. If anyone else is brave enough to chat, I would love to talk with you. Obviously, I'm very mean. Yeah. Alright, Gravy Bones. I wonder if I can open it this way. I'm not going to try. I'm just going to rip it. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen our resident stream follower. Or at least I can actually understand why we haven't, because it's just a random day. But for those who don't know, I have a real-life friend who tries to hop onto every stream. So, Golden Tipple, Nimby, Battalion Bark, Walk the Plank, Gold Hunter Longboat, Unicycle. I love this card's art so much. Because they could have made it a regular unicycle, but instead they decided to make it to where the dude only has one leg and is riding him, like, attached it to his nubbin, which is awesome. Limpet Hop-Along. That's funny. Cogwork Zeppelin, Goldwing Turbine, Golden Gold Kiss, and Maryland. Bye-bye. And a Maryland pack. I wonder if that's going to mean good luck. At some point, we're going to have to pull that cold foil, so. Alright, Headshot, Teeth of the Cog, Restless Bones, Scouting Shot, Tough Old Wrench. I thought that was a foil for a second. I really thought that was foil for a second. Chart Course, On the Horizon, Expedition to the Dreadfall Reach, Rally the Coast Guard, Bandana of the Blue Beyond, Money or Your Life, the Copper Cog. Come on. Rally the Coast Guard. Surface Shaking, another Majestic. Sick. Awesome. Amazing. How many other words do I know? Not very many, which is why I'm stopping. When this enters the arena, create 3 Seismic Surge tokens. At the beginning of your action phase, destroy this. Then you may put up to X cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck, where X is the number of Seismic Surge tokens you control. Draw cards equal to the number of cards put on the bottom this way. That doesn't sound very good. Alright, Puffin Pack. Puffin Pack. Puffin Pack. Don't forget, if you stick to the end, there is still a surprise. And before that, I expect people to subscribe. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. I'm not going to force anyone into it. I'm not going to do the Markiplier thing where it's like I'm going to watch my distractible numbers, or at least claim that I'm watching my distractible numbers and not move on until I quote-unquote see them go higher. Because I could definitely watch my subscriber number, and if I got 1 subscriber, or wait till I got 1 subscriber to do it, but I'm not going to do that. Mutiny on the Battalion Bark. Okay. Still haven't gotten that cold foil. I wonder if it's going to be... It would be kind of funny if it's the last pack. Or unless I've gotten the cold foil and it's just been a very uninteresting one. Okay. This feels like a lucky pack to me. I feel like we're going to get at least a Majestic. So let's see what we can get. Strike Gold, Expedition, Chart a Course, Nimblism, Thieving Varmints, Fish Fingers. That's worth the pack anyway, the Fish Fingers. Hoist 'em Up, HMS Barracuda, Fiddler's Green, Rainbow Foil. Dang. I was kind of wrong. 2 Treasure Islands. Nothing great, but still cool stuff. Everything in this set is really cool. Like, the pirate theming is awesome. Alright. Bum bum bum. Maryland pack. Alrighty. We're calling in the big guns for the Goldwing Turban to hit the Angry Bones with a salvage shot. That was fun. Sky Skimmer, Rally of the Coast Guard, Gold Hunter Marauder, Mutiny on the Swift Water, On the Horizon, Swindler's Grift, Rust Belt. I haven't seen that one yet. Saltwater Swell. There's the Majestic. Blood in the Water. Call in the big guns Rainbow. Thank God it's not the cold foil. We're getting so close to that cold foil. I don't want it to be like a common or uncommon. Or common or a rare. I want it to be a Majestic or better. I mean, everyone wants that. I want like a legendary. That would be what... Actually, I want a Marvel, but good God knows that that's unlikely since I got one in the last box that I did. So, unless they just like stacked these Gravy Bones boxes, which is the one that I got, because you can get one for Puffin, Gravy Bones, or Maryland. So, Cutty Shark, Quick Clip, Headshot, Tough Old Wrench, Angry Bones, Sick'em Shot, Nimblism, Nimby, Golden Tipple, Trade-In, Thieving Varmints, Quartermaster's Boots, Money or Your Life, Crash Down the Gates, Teeth of the Cog Rainbow, Golden Cog and Gold, and Goldfin Harpoon. Where is that cold foil? Alright, let's see. Can this be the cold foil pack? Also, I should probably let you guys check out that background. I'll do a... Before I do the surprise, I'll kind of show off my background a little. Goldwing Turbine, Jittery Bones. I realized I never actually, like, did a full showing off of my background, so... I feel like that'd be a fun way to do something. Blow for a blow. Swindler's Grift, Washed Up Wave, Helmsman Peak, Bard the Ship, Pilfer the Wreck, Swift Water Sloop, Golden Cog and Gold, and Spitfire. Alright, we've got a couple more. We've got, what, 5 more packs, I think? 5 more packs, and then that gold pack in the back, which I think is only 3 cards, so... Alrighty. Cloud Skiff, Salvage Shot. Don't forget to stay till the end for that secret surprise. That's not much of a secret if you look in the description, so if you want it to be a surprise, you're going to have to stay away from the description. It doesn't blatantly say it, it's one of the hashtags, so... Heave Ho, Crash Down the Gates, Restless Bones Rainbow, Rip Spine Manta, and Compass. Holy cow, where's that rainbow foil? It might actually end up being that very last pack. Not rainbow foil, cold foil. Cool. Goldwing Turbine flies us to Burly Bones, who's going to headshot, tighten the screws. Dang it, that was almost cool. Rigor Mortis, Mutiny on the Nimbus Sovereign. Makes them walk the plank to the Mutiny on the Barley Battalion Bark, who's in the Sirens of the Safe Haber, or who's with the Sirens of the Safe Haber, trying to find Gold Hunter Ketch, who's wearing quick clicks, with Scuba Salty Sea Dog. Oh my god, that's a great card. Who yells Avast ye to regain composure with his sticky fingers. That was fun. I like doing that. That's kind of fun. Okay. 2 packs left. One of them has to have the cold foil or we're going to do some searching. Sick'em Shot. Cloud Skiff. Swabby has a swift shot to the teeth of the cog, trading in the swift water sloop for a scar for a scar. That one wasn't very good. That could have been better. Light Fingers. Drop the Anchor. That is awesome. That's like an arrow anchor. That's kind of cool. That's really cool. Pilfer the Wreck. Gold Hunter Light Sail. Gold in a Golden Cog. Gravy Bones. Alright. So if this last pack doesn't have the cold foil, we're going to do a little bit of searching. Because I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed a cold foil in every box. Alright. Restless Bones. Colin the Big Guns. Goldwing Turbine. Jittery Bones. Dry Powder Shot. Nimblism. Expedition to the Horizon's Mantle. Strike Gold. Swiftwater Sloop. Blow for a Blow. Captain's Coat. Fiddler's Green. Cog in the Machine. Cloud Skiff, not cold foil. We're going to have to do a little bit of searching. That's a rainbow foil. Oh, did I get a cold foil? Did I not get a cold foil? That's a rainbow foil. That's a rainbow foil. That's a rainbow foil. That's a rainbow foil. Did I not get a cold foil? Or am I just dumb? That's a rainbow foil. Oh my gosh. Okay. Interesting. Rainbow foil. Rainbow foil. Is that a cold foil? No, that's a rainbow foil. I know, boring stuff. That's a rainbow foil. Rainbow foil. Is that the... Nope, that's a rainbow foil too. That's a rainbow foil. What in the heck? I feel like I just had to have missed it or something. Rainbow foil? That's also a rainbow foil. Or it's one of those that doesn't look like it's a cold foil, but is a cold foil. Bear with me while I do some cold foil searching. Regular foil or rainbow foil. Rainbow foil. It's really easy to see if there are rainbow foils on the, is that rainbow? That's a contender, but I think it's rainbow. I've asked to use rainbow. That's rainbow. Goodness gracious, where is the cold foil? That's very obviously a rainbow foil. Yeah, Burly Bones is for sure a rainbow foil. Yeah, he doesn't even have an option to be a cold foil, so. Well, we're going to get into the big one then. I don't know where the cold foil is, if there even is one. There might not be a guarantee in high seas. But we're going to get this open. There's a chance for some crazy, crazy cards. And I opened it first last time. Alrighty. That's the art card. Golden Cog Rainbow Foil, though. So we're going to check out this art card, which is, I think, the one I already have. Then go to the front here because I don't want to ruin the surprise. Golden Cog Treasure. Sunken Treasure. Interesting. Let's see. Oh! This Sunken Treasure card is worth $70. So, guess who gets a top loader? And a sleeve. Don't worry, I'm sleeving it too. I work at a card shop, of course I know to sleeve it, so. Kaboom! Now there's my money card. The one and only that I'm going to get from this box, probably. Or, there is no probably. I got a couple of other things. This Golden Cog's not worth anything. It's cool. Really cool. But, not worth anything. Alright. I said there's a surprise, but I also said I'm going to show off my background first. So, my background. I've got my Funko Pops from before. Ignore the thing sticking out the top. I've got all these statues. They're called remints, or they're from the company Remint. I've got a Pokeball up top. I've got one hidden that I don't really care about, but I've got Rowlet, and then there's also the Rowlet up here, and the mini Lego Rowlet, Ceruledge, or Ceruledge, I don't remember the right way to say it, and then my U2s and Funko Pop. So, that there is just a quick little thing of my stream setup. Ooh. There we go. Now for the surprise, because I said there was a surprise, so I'm not going to jib you on a surprise. If you've already spoiled yourself, congratulations, you already know what's about to come. But for those who have not spoiled themselves, we've got Destined Rivals. I managed to find some from my local card store whenever I was getting some Flesh and Blood. One of each different type. One of each different art, I should say. So, got the Mewtwo and Giovanni, the Team Rocket, Cynthia and her Garchomp, and then Ethan and the Ho-Oh. So, 4 packs, 4 chances for glory. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in a special way. I'm going to do it as the 1-pack challenge, at least for the first one. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, I made a video about the 1-pack challenge where you do 1 pack, you live stream it, you see how long you can go with just 1 pack, 0 other sort of information from it. You just go with what you know from the pack. So, we'll see how long I can get this 1 Giovanni pack to sustain. And opening does not count as part of the time. Otherwise, you could just spend like 7 hours opening a pack. But in the world where people will try to speed run everything, I'm trying to introduce a way to make it go slower. So, sorry, I'm taking the code card. We're going to do the energy trick. Energy. Now we start. I'm actually going to start with Infinity 2, so that way I know easier. 5 seconds from now. You probably can see. Alright. Lightning energy. Very good. Very useful. Kind of meta right now, because we've got the picture box stack that's going around. It requires lightning energy. And since it also is required in the use for the Rhydon and the Iron Hands that are in that deck as well, it's kind of helpful. Very good energy, very good thing to grab. Energy's not very expensive though, you can get a lot of it very easy and very cheap. Ethan's Sudoku. This is obviously a trainer card. It's one of Ethan's trainer cards. You can tell from the corner in the bottom right. You can see that it's from Ethan because it has his picture as well as his name in the top right, the top left. Ethan's Sudoku here is not that good of a card. It's only got 110 HP, but it is a basic. But it has the impound ability, or attack. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. However, it only does 20 damage. But you can try to intimidate them if you've got 2 energy. If you flip a coin and it's heads, you choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack, which can be very good. But you have a 50-50 of actually making it. It's just the Mew EX attack, but not as good. Especially if you're playing against an Zoroark deck where your attack is choose one of your benched ends Pokemon's attacks and use it. But if you're playing against like Charizard or if you're playing against Dragapult, then it can be very good. But this is probably more only viable in the Gym Leader Challenge format instead of the standard format. Team Rocket's Coughing. So, Team Rocket's Coughing, obviously same reasons for why you can tell that it's Team Rocket as you can tell that it was Ethan's. It's got Team Rocket's name in the top left and a Team Rocket member in the bottom right. But Team Rocket's Coughing has 70 HP. It is a basic Pokemon, and it has an evolution. That's a Team Rocket's evolution. But if this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if it's knocked out, search your deck for 2 Pokemon that have Coughing in their name and put them onto your bench. Pretty good. Can be fun. However, not very good for GLC. It would be an interesting deck in Standard because of the fact of Weezing's ability, but it'll be hard. It would be a difficult deck to do. So, Electabuzz. Giving me not much to work with here, because it's just a regular old Electabuzz. It's only got 90 HP. It is a basic Pokemon. And honestly, 50 damage is not bad, but the fact that it's a 2 energy and one of them has to be a lightning kind of makes it not great, not very good for standard use, but we're moving on. Cynthia's Gibble. That's awesome. Cynthia's deck is actually a very popular, semi-popular deck that's starting to go around. It's not all that crazy yet, but lots of people are interested in it. Lots of people are trying to make it work. All with Cynthia's Gibble being the basic Pokemon that it revolves around. And with it being 70 HP, it means that it's within the Buddy Buddy Poffin range. So if you were to Buddy Buddy Poffin, you would be able to get two of these guys out. So you can get your rare candies for the Cynthia's Garchomp, or you can get your rare candy, or the Slow Evolution with the Gabite. But it does have a 20 damage attack that is not affected by resistance. So if you're attacking against a Pokemon that has a resistance to fighting, this attack will still do 20 damage to them. Metacham. It evolves from Metatite. I don't know what Metatite does, but Metacham has 120 HP. Excuse me. And then the Harmonious Spirit Palm. If this Pokemon and your opponent's Pokemon have the same amount of energy attached, this attack does 120 more damage. That could be very good for early game, where if you've got a Pokemon that only has who only has a 1 energy attack, or if they're playing like Charizard or Marnie's Grimmsnarl, where you don't have to have a lot of energy attached at the beginning, having that 1 energy attach and being able to do that much damage might be very good. However, I think it would be better in GLC, the Gym Leader Challenge, because it would make it to where you can do 170 damage as long as you manipulate the energy that you and your opponent both have on their Pokemon. So, Misty Psyduck, an interesting Pokemon that I know a couple of people who are trying to build a deck around. So, when it's your turn, you can choose to discard the bottom card of your deck. If you do, discard all cards from this Pokemon and put Pokemon on the top of your deck. It's interesting because of Misty's Gyarados, where it says do damage equal to the amount of Misty's Pokemon that you discard. So you flip over 5 cards from the top of your deck, and you do, I believe it's 70 damage per Misty's Pokemon, or Misty's card, I can't remember which one it is that you flip over. So that would be an interesting one. So your goal would be to just fill your bench with Psyducks, use all of their abilities all at once, flip them all onto the top of your deck, and then do like 300 damage and knock out something in one hit with just a Stage 1 Evolution non-EX Pokemon. Team Rocket's Botherbot. Turn one of your opponent's face-down prize cards face up and choose a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card. You may have your opponent switch those cards. That is bothersome, not actually very good. It could be kind of crazy if you end up getting a very needed EX from their hand. Sorry, my elbows hurt. If you get an EX from their hand that they really need, or if it's like their Pheasantipity, that would be a good one as well, that you can just swap out and make it to where it's a little harder to get it, but still not crazy. First foil of the pack, we've got Team Rocket's Ekans. Once again, the whole Team Rocket shtick, you can see it in the top left and the top right, or bottom right. But Team Rocket's Ekans has only 70 HP, which as I've mentioned before, is the Buddy Buddy Poffin range. So you can get 2 of these out with just 1 Buddy Buddy Poffin, which it does evolve into Arbok. Team Rocket's Arbok, to be specific. But it's got Drag Down, flip a coin if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed, or Gnaw, which does 10 damage. Just 10 damage. But it's a basic Pokemon, so you can't expect much more. Number 2, we've got Zamazenta. Very strong, very good. Maybe not very good, but very strong Pokemon in the video games. Obviously, it's a legendary. 130 HP, so the only way to get it out without it just being in your hand is a Nest Ball or Artisan. But you've got Strong Bash doing 70 damage. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, put damage counters on the attacking Pokemon equal to the damage done to this Pokemon. So it's a little bit of like a give and take, where you do a little bit of damage, which 70 is actually a fair amount of damage for a basic, but it also takes the damage that it receives and puts it back onto the other Pokemon, which can be a lot. So, however, I don't know if the maximum is 130 or if it's however much damage the Pokemon actually did. And Arven's Greedent. Got 120 evolves from Arven's Squovit, but it's got Greedy Order. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may put up to 2 Arven Sandwich cards from your discard pile into your hand. Full honesty, I don't know what an Arven Sandwich does. They don't... It doesn't seem crazy. My memory, if I'm remembering correctly, is that it's a healing item, so it's a way to kind of prolong your death. But it would be an interesting way to try to get some GLC health back. But once again, GLC is only a singleton version, so you can't have more than one Arvin sandwich. But you can get one Arvin sandwich if you've already played it. So that there is the end of the pack. I got 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Nope, 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Not a new record, not as good as my last one. But man, does that strain your voice. So I'm not going to do it again. Instead, I'm just going to open them like normal. So we're saving the Ethan and Ho-Oh for last. We've got Team Rocket. Hopefully we'll pull at least a EX, if not something better. If we're really lucky, we'll get that Team Rocket's Mewtwo SIR. I haven't actually pulled an SIR in, God, too long, honestly. So come on. Stop being annoying. There we go. Steven's Carbink. We're doing some card stealing. Basic Energy Fire, Basic Energy. Good for Dragapult. Steven's Carbink. Arvin's Squovit Relor. Team Rocket's Grimer. Ethan's Adventure. Good card. You can actually use this in the meta. Hearthflame Mask Ogerpon. Team Rocket's Botherbot. First foil is Growlithe. Ethan's Ho-Oh EX SIR? Oh! Very played card. Good in the Ethan's deck. How much is this worth? And a Misty's Gyarados. I know someone who probably wants this. So, well, first of all, we're going to get this, the Ho-Oh. I mentioned that I needed an SIR, or that I hadn't pulled an SIR in a while. Pulls an SIR. Good God. Oh, come on. Get in there. There we go. Now it's protected. That's sick. Let's see. Ethan's Ho-Oh. The Ethan's Ho-Oh SIR is currently, that's Heatwave Arena, $130. Let's go. That's awesome. I mean, it's not as awesome as Black Bolt White Flare, but I'm not going to be able to get any of that. So, Ethan's Ho-Oh SIR is pretty sick. How am I going to beat that? Is there even a way to beat that? Well, yes, there is a way to beat it. It would be... it would be... what's it called? Come on, give me Destined Rivals. It would be the... I'm trying to find which SIRs would be better, or which cards would be more expensive. Price high to low. Okay, so there's two cards that are more expensive than it. Cynthia's Garchomp EX SIR and the Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX SIR. But if I pull two SIRs, I'm going to scream. I kind of already did. So. Alright. What I would love to see. Crobat EX. I still want to make that deck work, but it's not going to. Combuskin. Cynthia's Phoebus. Team Rocket's Dottler. Applet. Mini Drain, that's awesome. I love that. Team Rocket's Mimikyu. Cynthia's Power Weight. 70 HP. Oh my gosh. Team Rocket's Muck. Does 100 damage for each special condition affecting your opponent's active Pokemon. That's fun. Team Rocket's Nidorino. Misty's Magikarp. And Cynthia's Roserade. Whoosh. Nothing cool in the back because I forgot to do the energy trick. Oh, where's the Psyduck? There's the Psyduck. Pulling those out for my friend who is wanting them. Well, we got Ethan's Ho-Oh. We've got the SIR version. Let's see if Ethan's Ho-Oh, the pack version, can get us anything cool. I'm gonna try to center this again. Did that? Oh yeah, that lets me do a little bit of rearranging. In the very last minute where it doesn't really matter. Okay. Ethan's Ho-Oh pack after we pulled the Ethan's Ho-Oh SIR. Pretty card. Very pretty card. Honestly, the centering's pretty good too. It's not PSA 10 worthy though. I haven't submitted any cards for grading, but I do work at a card shop. I don't grade cards ever, but you can kind of eventually see a little bit of what people are talking about once people come in and they're like, yeah, that's not PSA 10 or whatever. You can do a little bit of looking yourself and be like, oh, I can see why, and you know, have a little bit of fun with it instead of it being a little bit of a miserable experience, which it can be sometimes. But Marnie's Impidimp, good card. Needed for the Marnie's Grimmsnarl deck. Weasel, Team Rocket's Porygon, Ethan's Sudowoodo. Oh yeah, this is last pack, so last pack magic, right? That's how it works. Manectric, Misty's Psyduck, Team Rocket's Energy. That's good. That's very good. Arcanine, Clamperl, Team Rocket's T-Tar. Okay, I can't be upset because I did pull an SIR, but you know, I can still be faux upset because I only got one hit, but that one hit was worth a lot. It's a good hit. So, anyway, that was my last pack. That was unfortunate. I don't know what happened to the cold foil, but I did get like over $200 worth of cards out of my two things, which is really funny. So, anyway, thanks for stopping by. It was a lot of fun. I will hopefully do this more often, and if I ever have the chance to get some white flare or black bolt, hopefully white flare because I really want that Zorua, we will, oh, what's up, Frozen Lotus? You're just in time for me to end stream. But if I ever find Black Bolt and White Flare, that'll definitely be something that I will get as long as it's not, like, absorbently large in price or overpriced. I did get something good. I got two things that were good while you were gone. Both of these cards. This one's worth, like, $70 because it's from, like, that treasure rare, or that treasure pack from Flesh and Blood. So that's pretty sick. And then the Ethan's Ho-Oh EX SIR is like $130. Not the best centering, but I'm not going to send it for grading anyway. So, both really cool, really sick. The main two things that I really got from this are these two things. So, but I appreciate you stopping by again. I will unfortunately have to end stream for now. I might do a video game stream later tonight, but I also have other things that I need to do. So, it was a lot of fun. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. Thanks to all who chatted. Excuse me. And in the comments, if you're watching this afterwards, write what your favorite card is that I pulled. Especially if it's that Ho-Oh SIR. But I hope to see you too as well soon, Frozen Lotus. Actually, let's see. Okay. I can't do anything with it right now. There we go. But I will see you all in the next one. Hopefully it'll be White Bolt, Black Flare. Nope. White Flare, Black Bolt. But it's unlikely. I'm not likely to get any. So, I'll see you all in the next one. And hopefully that's tonight. Anyway. Bye-bye.